UMass Lowell has been preparing for this move forward for more than 100 years. The decades of alumni, the generations of accomplishment in the fields of knowledge and on the fields of play have propelled UMass Lowell to this place, to the brink of this day, to the top tier of college athletics.
This is about our reputation, it's about where we're headed, it is about athletics, but it's about our community. We're going to have to build something special here. We're going to have to increase and raise to a higher level everything we do in athletics. But you know what? That's a challenge it's worth taking on.
The announcement came on Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2013. UMass Lowell was elevating its athletic program to Division I. The university had been invited to join the America East Conference, and it had accepted that invitation. It was not a shock. There had been rumors. It was a process that had started more than a year earlier. There was an awful lot of work to do, and not a whole lot of time to do it in. It is a process that continues today. It is a process that will continue for many more years. It is a new frontier, but not an unexplored one. There was a pioneer who blazed a trail some 30 years earlier and gave others, including America East, the confidence that this challenge would be met. The UMass Lowell hockey program, a pioneer who developed a roadmap to Division I, and maybe more importantly, a roadmap to success at the Division I level, success on a national stage.
Hockey played a critical role in the evaluation process. They took not only a good long look at the competitive side of the hockey program, they looked at the venue, the improvements that were made in the venue. We now have one of the top hockey venues and basketball venues in the entire Northeast region. America East certainly was interested in us playing basketball games here at the Songa Center. They looked at the fan support around the hockey program. They looked at the campus and community engagement in the hockey program. That's a lot to replicate with 17 other programs, but it certainly did set the stage.
No, it wasn't an easy process, but you know, we all have dreams and goals, and it took a lot of time, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but you know what they say, today's dreams, tomorrow's reality.
I thought it was a great idea for a couple of reasons, and obviously one of them was the fact that they pretty much accomplished all there was to accomplish in Division II. They won 3 national championships in 4 years. There was no place for them to go. They're already at the pinnacle of Division II. There are no more challenges to be conquered there.
Billy Riley was not the first coach at Lowell Tech. He was the second, but he was the one that mattered. He was a man of passion, irrepressible drive, and he was a dreamer. Riley took over the program in 1969, the previous coach telling him the program would never be a winner. 10 years later, it won its first of 3 Division II national championships, and Riley decided there were other worlds to conquer. In the early 1980s, he set his sights on Division I, and then a year later, a brand new conference, Hockey East. But membership was not guaranteed.
It was just like life. There were good days and bad days, and it was a lot of hard work. And
even though it was a fledgling league, it had not even started to play yet. Clearly, this was going to be a prestigious league, and to be associated with that league was going to give Lowell instant credibility and prestige in Division I right away before they'd even played a game.
There had been political battles and backroom dealing and a state land swap, but the brand new Hockey East was a reality, and the University of Lowell was a member. And 3 years later, Billy Riley's team put together a 22-win season, and the following year earned a trip to the NCAA tournament. The program had proved it belonged in Division I and belonged in Hockey East, but the story was a long way from being over. There were good years and not so good. It was at times a roller coaster ride. The Tully Forum was often packed, but often it was not. There would be 2 more NCAA appearances in the 1990s and a move to the Songa Arena before the decade was over. In recent years, there have been 2 more trips to the NCAA tournament and more attention and recognition and respect. And fan support has grown to more than 5,000 a game. The road to Division I is not simply that of finding a conference and putting together a schedule, but rather one of elevating all that you do. It does not happen overnight, and success is not just around the next corner. It is a long process. It was nearly 3 decades before hockey, despite a number of terrific seasons, won its first Hockey East regular season and tournament championship. If success is to be long-lasting, it takes time and attention to details. It is indeed a process that takes years. For the hockey program, and maybe for the university as well, it began with a single-minded dreamer. It began with Billy Riley, and it continues today, but this time there is a well-tested roadmap to the future to show the way.
Wetmore and the Riverhawks have won this one, a 1-0 final. Game over. Hockey East tournament over. Riverhawks, champions of Hockey East. A mob scene at the Riverhawk net. A 1-0 victory. An improbable final score. An improbable postseason run.